Qatar wants to show off its fun-loving side ahead of the World Cup. Its modernity and its hospitality. This little country with huge oil and gas reserves was economically catapulted into the future. But underneath, its bedrock remains cultural and religious traditionalism. It's difficult to speak to people freely without permission from the authorities, but these students in Doha's education city talked of their excitement.
It's definitely a marking of history for the Arabs, and we're all very proud. Especially as a Qatari, I'm very proud that my country is hosting such a big event.
Qatar has repeatedly said that it will be welcoming of all people, of all races, of all sexual orientations. And I think that a lot of the people here in Qatar know that this is a great opportunity for Qatar, who have seemingly been in the shadows for a really long time.
But there are, of course, Qataris who remain in the shadows.
I would like my existence not to be illegal in this country. I would like something that would say that I can be gay and not worry about being killed.
Aziz is gay in a country where homosexuality is against the law. He couldn't meet in person and needed his face and voice disguised on a video call.
The law's on your side when you're outside of Qatar. If somebody attacks you, you'd go to the police station. You would be protected. Whereas here, if something happens to me, I'll get blamed.
Zainab now lives here in the UK, but even then she's also worried about revealing her identity because of possible repercussions for family back in Qatar. She, like Aziz, says she thought about suicide. For her, it was the so-called guardianship rules for women that had an impact.
For every single major life decision, you require the explicit written permission from a male guardian. And if you don't get that permission, you cannot take that life decision, whether it's enrolling at university and studying abroad, traveling, getting married, or even getting divorced.
Zainab says she feels many Qataris look at women's rights somehow being a Western idea that clashes with Islamic values. Within decades, energy reserves turned Qatar's population from among the poorest in the world to the richest. For all the technological advancement, society is based on a traditional tribal system, one that remains religiously very conservative.